Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming and our great friends in cooperation with Wild Gear present our Athlete of the Year awards, and our first ever Wyopreps.com Athlete of the Year for high school football is none other than Dane Steel from Sheridan High School. Dane, congratulations to you. It's a very well-deserved honor and probably one that goes with along with a number of accolades you've gotten. I know it's been a few months since the football season has taken place, but kind of reflect back on your senior year of high school football with the Bronx and capping it off with not only this award, but another state title, a Gatorade award, and so much more.
Yeah, it was super fun. That's the word that I would just say used to describe the whole thing. It's just super fun. I wish that I could go back and keep playing and stuff. And I just had a lot of fun this whole year, and it was a lot of cool accolades for the team and individuals, and a lot of good memories and stuff. So it was fun.
Talk a little bit about what stood out to you the most out of your senior season. What do you remember fondly?
Um, I think the thing that stood out to me most was just the adversity that our team went through. We went through some kids got in trouble at the start of the season, and it was a lot of close friends of the upperclassmen and stuff, and so that was one thing that we talked about that could really destroy a lot of good things that we had going, and so getting through that was something that I don't think a lot of teams could have done. And then the stuff with Kyler getting hurt and stuff, there was a lot of outside um noise and stuff like that coming in. And so being able to get through that and just go through a lot of adversity through the year and still be able to accomplish what we did, I think was probably the thing that stood out to me most this year.
What do you love about the game of football?
Um, I would say my favorite thing about it, there's one thing that we used to say a lot. There's a guy named BJ Robertson that
Okay.
I know and some of our coaches know and stuff. And he says it's the ultimate team game. And, well, I'm sure someone said that, but I heard it from BJ first. And he said it's the ultimate team sport. And that's true. It is. There's no sport, I think, that you need all more than just all 11 guys. You need every single guy, every coach through practice all week. It's not just like you show up on Friday night and do what we do. It starts on Saturday, getting healthy after the games, and then Sunday breaking down film, and then going to school, doing your schoolwork, and then watching film, going to practice, eating healthy, and then going out on Friday night and stuff. And so just all the prep and stuff, I think it's something else. It's a lot more than obviously wrestling and soccer, the other two sports I do, and it's just something else. It's a lot of work, but the rewards that come along with it is a lot, and it's definitely worth it. So I would just say the team aspect of it and being able to be with all those guys and go through all that work with them.
Uh, is there something else that stands out about football compared to? I mean, you are a top-notch wrestler in this state. You're a heck of a soccer player as well. Is there something else that really kind of resonates with you and why football you succeeded, but you're going on to the next level to play as well?
Yeah, I don't know. I would say it's that same kind of thing. I just have
Okay.
I used to always say that my favorite sport's just whatever one I'm in, but as I got older, it really started to go towards football, and I think that growing up in Sheridan had a huge thing to do with that. We have such a good culture and program here, and we're super lucky to have the coaches we have and stuff. And I just really like my teammates that I played football with and stuff, and I just really spent a lot of time around the sport, and so just that whole thing.
You mentioned it just a moment ago, and I want to talk to you a little bit more in detail about it. The culture at Sheridan with football. What is it about what's going on in that program right now, do you think, that makes you guys so successful?
I think it's the consistency that we have. I think that Coach Maury, especially, does a really good job keeping things going. He knows what works and what doesn't work, and he continues to do the things that do work. And I think that he understands the power of you like setting examples for your peers and stuff. So he puts a lot of pressure on us as seniors to act in the right way on the field, act in the right way off the field. So those underclassmen can see that and they can carry on the culture. It's about that consistency and carrying on the culture. So I think when he puts a lot of pressure on the upperclassmen to set that standard, and just as the classes continue it and the coaches continue it, it just keeps going through our program, and I think that's what makes it so good.
Where does your drive, your passion, your work ethic kind of come from just as an individual?
I think that started when I was younger with my brothers. They used to whoop me pretty bad when I was younger, and I would always be competing against them, and I never beat them, obviously, in anything. And so I think just that competitive nature, I think, really came from that. And I've spent a lot of time around them in sports and stuff, and so I think that they're a big part of that for me.
I gotcha. Well, how do you stay so humble and so driven given everything that you have already accomplished in your high school career? What keeps you kind of going?
Um, I know that just never being really satisfied with where you're at. I know that there's a lot more. I'm really in a small pond here in Sheridan, and especially in Wyoming. We're a lot smarter than everyone else, and so knowing that there's levels and stuff. Don't need to be the loudest one out there, showing everyone everything you got and stuff, and you just keep working and stuff. And Coach Maury has also helped me a lot with that. The one thing he says every time there's a reporter that comes to practice and asks to interview, he always says, stay humble and grateful. And so he's really helped me a lot with that. So regardless of how many accolades and all that stuff we get, it's not always about yourself. There's a lot of things that have gotten me to where I am, and I definitely could not have done it by myself. And so just knowing that, I can't just go out there and talk about myself. Just knowing there's a lot of other pieces that go into the success.
Well, congratulations on our first ever Athlete of the Year honor for football. And hey, best luck in wrestling and soccer, young man. You continue to excel at a very high level. It's been a pleasure covering you these last 2 years and wish you best luck in Montana State as well.
Thank you.